I want to get you back to our top story now this morning in the newsroom. Pakistan under emergency rule. Lawyers defying the government crackdown and vowing to protect democracy. Also joining that challenge, Pakistan's college students. The View now from inside that movement. Reporter Zahra Sabri. She's on the phone from Lahore. Thanks for being with us, Zahra. I wonder if you can tell us a little bit more about exactly what the students there are protesting.
Yes. Basically, the students haven't been very happy at the way the government has dealt with the situation. We think the government is acting a bit paranoid because what we see is that we can't possibly see how human rights activists and people who have generally quite a good record as philanthropists and honest analysts can be a danger to the country at this particular point. So we've been seeing that people like Imran Khan, people like Asma Jahangir, and some members of our the faculty who are pretty harmless, so to speak, have been detained without charge. And this is one of the prime things that we're protesting against. Also, things are coming to a head in Pakistan, and it's becoming quite embarrassing for us as a country, especially as youth of the nation, to see the way the Pakistani politics are deteriorating and how we have very little say. We never have had much say in politics, but things are really coming to a head right now.
If you say that you don't really have much say in politics, does it feel like a democracy? Obviously not right now, but prior to that.
Prior to that, we must admit that democracy hasn't been very, it hasn't been implemented very properly in Pakistan for the past 60 years. There have been points, but it's been not very consistent. But the thing is, after a certain point, each government becomes too dictatorial. At least in democratic system, we do have the option of voting people out. But here, President Musharraf's legitimacy seems to be dwindling in the eyes of the public in general. And there's general cynicism on the occasion of Eid, the Muslim festival after Ramzan. The markets were full of just people window shopping and not buying much because the economy is such that trickle down is not really happening of the economic growth that's happening in the country, and there aren't many buyers, and things are becoming quite tight for people, and we can really see that.
Yeah, as we look at the video that you shot with your cell phone there, and you know, these groups of young people walking through the streets, what is it exactly that young people like yourself want? Are you together in thinking that Benazir Bhutto is the answer, or is it an entirely different political figure that we may not even know much about here?
Okay, one thing I'd like to clarify, we're not walking in the streets here, we're walking on campus.
Okay.
We have quite a few apprehensions about walking in the street right now, but we'll see, because 30 of our students were brutally attacked at the High Court when they went to demonstrate on the street. The other part of your question, about Benazir Bhutto, well, I must say that we are actually not wanting her to come back either, and we really see as her the deal that is seems to be being negotiated between her and Musharraf as somewhat of an imposition, because what we would really like to see are new faces in politics right now. These people are corrupt. I don't think President Musharraf had any right to drop the charges against her without so arbitrarily. There are corruption charges against her. She's looted the nation. We don't really want her either. Perhaps someone new, some independent faces. These dynastic arrangements are very, very hard for us to swallow.
Well, we certainly appreciate the first-hand view, and very interesting to hear from a younger person involved in the student protest. We also appreciate your reporting very much. Zahra Sabri, thank you again.